I'm gonna be playing some Unholy Decay. I'm Night Fae, you gain this ability, which basically is a death decay that gives you strength while you damage stuff. Playing this legendary, which is not that good, but it seems kind of fun and good for a Mythic Plus. Like, this legendary is by miles better in single targets, by far the best single target one you can get. The soul binds are kinda generic, like 15% more damage here. This is kinda good, 40% more damage on your death coil procs. Dark Souls have like 5 more, stuff like that. The spec is basically the same except Epidemic is baseline now. And these are the talents. I feel Soul Reaper now with my low case is kinda garbage, to be completely honest. I think this is good, better for my gear level, but I'm playing this. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this in the end as well. Let's go. This epidemic baseline is the biggest, I think, difference from BFA. Everything else basically the same. It's the only thing that actually feels good that it's in the game. Oh yeah, this is the new affix as well, Spiteful. It's basically like when you kill stuff, they spawn a little ghost that follows you around and damages stuff. That's about it. It just fixates on people. You have some eyes on you and it fixates on you. But it is simple. Epidemic baseline just feels good. First of all, because it actually finally gives you a choice in that role. You don't like baseline go epidemic. Which is pretty good. Like this, the first row is exactly the same, second row is exactly the same, except this has a target cap now. You don't get that insane strength for the BFA trait. So you're kinda weaker in that sense. Obviously procs for Death Coil now work for Epidemic too. Pretty basic stuff, like the spec feels and plays almost exactly the same. Like most of the changes are like just quality of life. Like Epidemic being baseline and stuff. They don't make like any huge difference, but they're nice. Like if you like BFA and Unholy, you're gonna like this one. The biggest difference is that you don't have that trait that the more AoE you do, the bigger you become, you know, like strength wise, and you just obliterate stuff from some point on. You don't have that now. But I think the spell is fine, especially like now that everyone is target capped. You get Epidemic that is not target capped, right? So like if you had that strength as well, it would be kinda broken and unfair, right? So also the legendary, when the corpse explodes, it also puts Festering Wound on target. So like in AoE, when it does damage to all and it puts Festering Wounds, instead of you having to waste runes to put Festering Wounds up, now you can like, that's why I like it mostly. You can go around and glowing shadows on different targets and get the Festering Wounds up like that, which is pretty nice. This is a Night Fae only thing, this mushroom. So if you're a Night Fae, you can open this and get some buffs, which are nice, I guess. I'm gonna pop cooldowns here, I'm just gonna pop this. Also now you have Corpse Explosion, Sacrificial Pact or whatever the fuck it's called. And you can, like I just used on cooldown, just some minor damage. The biggest mistake you can do is basically use it when you have Dark Transformation now, which I have done. Feels bad because you lose your Dark Transformation, obviously. I see how this guy has a Festering Wound up. It's because I broke my legendary. The fuck is that damage? Oh, yeah, okay, he popped the abilities. Okay.
It's still recharging.
Nothing into target cleave is worth using Epidemic, especially since we're Night and that guy is basically gonna keep dying over and over again and help us. Basically, you just need to kill this guy. The other guy just dies from time to time, passive cleave and starts helping you. Basically. Also, I don't know if that Soulbind that makes my Sudden Doom procs make my Death Call do 40% more damage if it works with Epidemic. I highly doubt it does. But I'm not sure. Also, the Death and Decay thing gives a maximum of 15% strength, and I think they're nerfing it now. Not by much though. I don't remember how much it was. I think it's like 3%. But it stacks up quite well with your Unholy pack, which also gives you 5%. So like when you pop both, you have like 20% more strength, which is quite a lot to be honest. I see I'm not gonna pop that, and I have 15%. Basically, I'm gonna have 15% more strength eventually, which is pretty good. And this thing that is the BFA trait, the chain between me and Dark Transformation, actually does really good damage in AoE. I think it does more than comparatively to what it does on BFA. Might because of gear levels though. The sacrificial part also works in AoE. It does increase in the, it does, I think, uncapped AoE. I don't think it has a cap. Oh, it has a cap actually, I'm wrong. 8 enemies. Oh, this is damage taken, that's why that guy is on top. Okay. Lamau. No, I fucked up. Okay, I'm fine.
I'm out of range.
I don't wanna pop cooldowns. This guy like die. My god, this boss is taking so long. I know it's Tyrranical, but it's a +5, like hello? I really don't wanna pop cooldowns. Like I don't even wanna pop my Death and Decay. Fucking die already, Jesus. See like how high my armies are? Like if you have the legendary that buffs you by 20% when you Dark Transformation, I think it's really good. I wanna pop the big cooldowns here. Big. Actually the Dark Transformation does more than the other cooldowns, but probably shouldn't have popped that either. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. I think this is an uncapped AoE, like I'm pretty sure.
Find your way.
Yeah, it's uncapped that way. Just not burst damage, it's over time.
Can you find your way through the mist? Choose wisely.
Oh my god, who keeps going in the wrong one? Come on.
And sigil show the way. One does not belong.
Let's go over again. I actually think if this decay ability that you get from Night Fave wasn't just a strength buff and it actually buffed your death and decay damage a lot, the fight might actually be worth playing, but I highly doubt it's worth playing now. Because basically you basically have it there for the strength buff, so you don't really care about how much damage death and decay does because it does no damage. So it doesn't really change anything about rotation, that's why I don't like that ability. It just
It's not ready yet.
changed the looks a little bit, but like who the fuck cares? It just literally does nothing for your rotation, so boring. Abomination Leap, which is the best in PvP as well, is so much fun to press, so much more fun. Like this is just whatever. I guess it's the best so you use it, but that's the only reason why you use it,
Yes.
in my opinion. See, the damage with cooldowns is good. It's kinda hard to pass the mage because mages are really good right now. Not as good as MM hunters, but pretty good. The damage with cooldowns is kinda low, but if you do big AoE consistently, you're gonna do a lot of damage with Epidemic. Still, like with the no gear, the spec feels really slow because your runes don't regenerate fast enough. I see a popped corp explosion, I wanna see that. That's it, that's pretty good damage. I mean, a cooldown, like it's a big cooldown, don't get me wrong, but that's pretty good damage. This is kinda annoying for melee, but obviously as Unholy at least you have glowing shadows, which in my opinion is like, even if it's a little bit weaker than this or this, the utility of your Scorch Strike basically, doing a little bit more damage and being ranged, I think it can be useful in so many scenarios that I don't think you ever play without it. It's just a really good utility to have.
You're
I hate
almost
this so much. Keeping my trinkets for the boss because I really haven't. I don't know when the boss is in this part. I'm not trolling. I literally. I've done this like 3 or 4 times. Haven't done this many times, but I still don't know how this works. I know you need to click the go into the one that has nothing. I'm really not sure. And even then, I don't know when you're reaching the boss. I'm so unsure. I want to keep my death on the cave for the next one. Hey, Death Cool with the proc does kinda good damage. Go tank, go 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 go. How's my pet dead again? This epidemic is really. Just feels. It feels like it should have always been baseline. It fits so much in the spec that it just feels like it should always have been baseline. I don't think it should ever be talented. It used to be talented even at the start of beta. And they made Gargoyle baseline and Epidemic talented, and now they switched it around, which feels way better. Like Gargoyle just seems like an extra button you press in single target. That's about it. Not that interesting. Pretty simple boss. Just hit the boss and spawn some ads, and you need to hit the one that is the only one that has a different mark on its head. And he spawns this ad as well that needs to not reach its target, but it's just seeable, so that's not that hard. Oh my god, I didn't look. Okay, if anyone's hitting this, I'm gonna hit this, but I literally didn't look. I really don't know what the fuck is this debuff that keeps going on everything. Also, I don't have the handle of the spec because I basically only play Frost. I almost never play the spec, so I'm not that good at it. But it's pretty basic, like it's literally almost a 2-button rotation most of the part, so it's not like it's something special, but...
Please come back again.
What? What? Did the boss just randomly reset? Huh. Lol. So this warlock is literally doing 0 down, was playing affliction. Most boring thing I've played ever is affliction.
I'm out of range.
Apocalypse still is the only ability that I like about the spec is Apocalypse. Just feels good to press. I don't know why. It's just like a small cooldown army, which armies always feel good to press, you know.
It's too far away. One of us is much like the other.
Which one is it? I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Oh, I froze my pet. Can I kill it? Oh, I can kill it, thank god. See, it's good for that thing as well.
I need to get closer.
I don't really talk much about the rotation because literally nothing new. Like you just do the same over and over again. Put Festering Wounds up, use the Festering Wounds. Put Festering Wounds up, use your Festering Wounds. And use your cooldowns, obviously. I think it's this one again. Also, one thing I don't like about the spec, when things spawn for the short rotations like this, like short durations, not rotate. How did that hit me? Did someone literally come on melee to eat it and freeze us? That was weird. No, please don't move from here. Please don't move. I'm gonna lose all my strength. You can't kill it, by the way. You need to kill this. It takes No damage when these are up. Have cooldowns, I'm just gonna keep them. They're just gonna die, obviously.
I'm out of range.
Like, look how high your melee attacks are. Obviously, I had cooldowns there, but it wouldn't really change much. Maybe my melee attacks would be like a little bit lower, and I would do maybe like 0.5k more DPS or something. But yeah. Also, this card that I literally just made as well, it doesn't really have any gear. It's just the baseline PvP gear that you get when you create a new character. So the haste vibes are like have like only 19% haste. These things are like actually hurt, and it's only +6. I imagine +12 and or more. They're like almost one shot. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the other ability you get from Night Fae. It's kind of gay, but what can you do about it, right? Why I pressed Death Call there at the start because I wanted to get my Dark Transformation up because it does a lot of damage. In AoE, basically, your cooldowns are not that much this and this. It's mostly Dark Transformation. And obviously your epidemic damage. Like, look how much the Dark Transformation did. And if you're lucky with procs, if you're playing the legendary I'm playing, but I mean, let's be honest, no one's gonna actually play that legendary, right? Like, it proc there, it did pretty good damage, but you can't really hope it procs when you want, right? It could proc now, at the end of the pool, and would do damage on one mob. So it's not consistent, right? Oh, Cortex! Oh, that actually, I'm pretty sure that did pretty good damage there. The Cortex explosion there. Well, 10k. Not bad, not bad. I mean, for a 2-minute cooldown it's bad, but it's kind of free. Like it costs 20 on the power only. Obviously it costs to sacrifice your ghoul as well, but your ghoul, if you're not in Dark Transformation, doesn't really do much. You know, that's something. Plus you instantly summon him back, right? So it's not like you lose anything. You lose maybe like 2 ghoul auto attacks. So it's probably even worth pressing single target. Plus it heals you for the damage it did in AoE, right? So it actually heals you for quite a bit. No, see, I procced the ghoul there again. In the end, though. Like, I procced an unlucky ghoul there, I procced it in the end, so he did literally nothing almost. Unlucky.
It's still recharging.
This boss starts predicting your movements and starts throwing stuff compared to where you dodged the first time, which is the most annoying thing ever. He does it so well that it kind of looks like you're dodging it and you're still getting hit. That's what it looked like from the first time. Should have kept army for Bloodlust, but I forgot we had it. Just expected it to be...
I'm out of range.
I can predict your ignorance.
I was gonna this as well, but I didn't have any power. Unlucky.
I can predict your every maneuver. The lightless abyss of your psyche.
It's not ready yet.
Your flesh. I can predict your every maneuver.
I need to get closer.
The lightless abyss of your psyche.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
No! I wanted to oh no, it even used my fucking thing. Whatever. Please just don't kill me. Let me just... How much HP does the... Oh my god, please don't tell me we're gonna wipe like this.
It's still recharging.
No, please. Please die. 5k HP, please die. Oh no, dude. It got like 2 hits. I was trying to get a death strike off, but I didn't have runic power. We're definitely doing something wrong. Not gonna lie, it's the second or third time I've been in this dungeon. The only thing I know is that boss is the ability I said it does is that it starts predicting your movement somehow more and more. Not really sure how it does it, but it's supposedly it does. Okay. So like the talents, I didn't show them all before. I will still play Red Hook because if I don't play Red Hook and I play DK, I'm gonna kill myself. This, I think, when you're playing pure Sanctuary, it's probably gonna be one of these abilities, right? But this seems so good because it lines up exactly with Apocalypse and just feels good to play. This I feel like is not good due to the fact you have so low haste right now. It's basically, and I think with our gear level this might actually be better than this. I'm like pretty sure. Because like Virulent Plague actually does quite a big amount of your damage and it's pretty much free to put compared to, you know, Festering Wound's actually costing runes. A lot of runes, you know, the rotation. You can't really say Virulent Plague costs runes to keep up, right? Because you press it once in the blue moon. You don't really spam it or anything. This is the ability that's supposed to start tracking your movement and your dodging patterns. Quote unquote by Blizzard. Wanna keep this. They have after formation. Oh my! Holy shit, that hit me hard. Please break it, I just popped my strength. Oh my god! Like there is no This is just me, is there no animation for that ability? Like it feels like there's no animation to dodge, like I didn't see anything. This is the problem I had last time I came in this dungeon as well. There is animation, I just didn't see it because I was inside the boss or some shit. Just bad, I guess. Unlucky. I really don't know. This boss is really annoying. It's one of those bosses that does all the stuff all the time, you don't even get to do your rotation as well. I'm playing a spec I'm not that comfortable into, which makes me need to think a little bit when I'm playing. That doesn't help. I played Shadowverse for example, I played for a million years and probably don't really care about the mechanics. But when I'm playing unfamiliar specs, it's kinda oof. Yeah, what I was, like this, look at these diamonds, right? So, what did it didn't even proc. Okay, this legendary didn't even proc in this fight. You have this, it's just 20% consistent attacks with every time for cooldown, so it seems to be really good. Let's see my overall actually. Overall. Okay, on the overall, Mythic Plus is actually pretty high. It's basically as much as Unholy pack. If you get lucky, you can go higher. If you get unlucky, you can go lower, obviously, depending on when it procs, right? This seems to be good only for Mythic Plus, and even then, it's kinda not insanely good. The Dark Transformation one is probably still better. I'm gonna keep arming for when I have cooldowns again. I'm gonna keep trinket for them too. I think this might be the one that actually starts. Holy shit, what the fuck is hitting me so hard? My pet died again somehow? Oh, for bloodlust in a bit, but I don't wanna keep arming for bloodlust because if we kill it this try. Please save me. Oh, the mage actually just flat out focused me and one-shotted. Okay, I'm just gonna pop army now. The fact that it backed out because I Lichborn the charm? That's... What the fuck? Like, that card didn't have an animation. I'm like 90% sure that thing didn't have an animation. I didn't see anything again. Huh. The mage is fucking blind?
I can predict your every maneuver.
Plus, how the fuck am I supposed to dodge that?
The lightless abyss of your
Oh, please kill it.
my progeny shall sate their hunger.
Damage. Oh, holy shit, like, look at how high melee attacks are, it's fucking insane.
Your actions are beware.
This is the dark transformation melee attacks, this is the non-dark transformation melee attacks. Or is it because I resummoned, I'm not sure. This is the legendary, really insignificant and single target. Also, Unholy Pact is not that good in single target either, but the 5% strength it gives seems really good.
Your ignorance made
This is a chest enchant, and this is my weapon oil. Like, look how high virulent plague is, right? Obviously, it's kind of cleaves. Did we not kill it again? I wasn't looking. 0% why? Normal against enemy. Did we not kill it? Oh my god, we didn't kill it. Lamau. Still have stamina. I'm just gonna rip up this one. Hopefully, please just kill it. How are we wiping over and over again on a +6 boss? I know it's Tyrranical, but it's a +6. Are we just all under gear like me or what? I guess yeah, everyone is about the same HP. Unlucky. Let's go already. Go, let's wipe one more time, please.
I can't use that item.
I kinda wanna keep my Death and Decay because Dark Transformation is coming up. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for now. Yes.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, it was definitely worth keeping. I'm gonna corpse explode the next ones. I really can't see them. All the Death and Decays. Like, there's that animation, there's no way you're supposed to dodge that, that's so fast. Like, you don't have a dash, how the fuck are you supposed to dodge that? I don't get it. No, don't reset it, we don't kill it, no.
I don't have a target.
I think healer just gave up. Unlucky. A really unlucky dungeon, but I've been trying to get into a good group. Obviously, I didn't play the best here either. Like, come on. But I'm not that experienced with the spec as well. It's probably like from the whole last expansion, which the spec hasn't really changed, is by far my least. Not by far, but it's one of my least played specs. So because when I get on my DK, I usually either play Blood or Frost. I almost never play the spec. So that kind of hinders my ability with mechanics as well. Obviously, I make a lot of mistakes, but like if you played Unholy in BFA, the only thing that has basically changed is that you have Epidemic baseline. You got some good utility, which all DKs have, with like AMZ, which is obviously like for raids. No matter what DK spec you are, you're gonna be useful, right? You got some new rune forges as well, but I'm not sure about them. That this is obviously leveling only. This is tank only. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be playing a Fallen Crusader. Still, it's just too good. Like I don't think these ones are any good. Maybe really situational. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be playing Fallen Crusader almost every time. And okay, this is really good for Lemon World Quest. You can probably like swap to that for that content, or maybe it's useful as well on Torghast. The talents are pretty much the same. The only thing that changes last row just a little bit. This one changed a little bit, and this one changed a little bit, but not anything huge. This talent roll, like a Holy Pact join here, in the place where Epidemic used to be. So it's basically this is the de facto choice for AoE, I think, because it does register really damage, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up being the best choice for single target as well, just because of the fact that it gives you 5% strength, right? I don't know if like Soul Reaper, I don't think it's worth playing because of the rune regeneration in this low gear level. This is the same row. This might be just kind of better because of our gear level and haste levels again, but that's about it. Like the spec is basically almost the exact same, and the legendaries that I talked about. Soulbinds, I think there's like one or two more that are good. There's one that reduces the cooldown of your Apocalypse, which I don't really like playing when I'm playing on Holy Strength and Holy Assault, because you lose the lineup, you lose them having them at the same time. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.